Hey everyone, it's Bob Perkins with the aa-isp's Inside Sales Studio, bringing you week number 2 of Monday Morning Sales Minute. Welcome back, Bryan.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Good to be back.
And we're in Gold Canyon, Arizona, taking advantage of Bryan's visit here. And Bryan is an account manager with Skillsoft. Last week, he talked about the importance of starting a new relationship by really digging deep and understanding their goals. This week, he's going to talk about some best practices in renewing a customer as you get close to that 1 year mark. But Bryan, first talk to the viewers a little bit about your role as an account manager and Skillsoft as well.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Account manager with Skillsoft. I work strictly with an existing client base, helping them create a successful e-learning program and upgrading them, getting them to renew their contract with Skillsoft. Skillsoft is a leading e-learning provider in the industry. We work with over half of the Fortune 500.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. You've been in inside sales, whether it's in a sales development role or account management role, for how many years now?
Almost my entire career, so about 15 years.
15 years, okay. Well, I got you by a few years, but not too much. All right, so Bryan, share with the viewers then this whole thing about renewal. When does a renewal period start? What are some things you can do to make sure you do get that renewal when it comes time?
Really, the renewal conversations are ongoing almost from the beginning, and you're planting those seeds. Really start the process as early as possible. Generally, a good rule of thumb is start those conversations in earnest about 6 months prior to the renewal expiration date. It seems like it might be early, but really you want to give yourself and the client enough time to come to an agreement about what is the best possible solution to support their e-learning initiatives and support their business objectives.
What are some of the things you ask or talk about? And let's say this is 4 or 5 months ahead. What are the topics you bring up during that discussion?
I ask a client for honest feedback, what they think is working, what isn't. I have my numbers. I have what I can see, what I think is working for the client and what isn't. But I want to get their honest feedback. And then from there, it's really a discovery as to other options that they may have available, other areas of opportunity for new products, new solutions that we can introduce into the partnership. But really like to start with their honest feedback. It can lead to, they think this one particular product isn't working great, and maybe because for a variety of reasons it's not working, we have alternatives that we can offer to take its place. So you're not going to be losing any revenue in the agreement, in the renewal agreement. You're not going to be losing any entrenchment with the client. You're simply giving them a solution that's a better fit for their needs of the business.
What's interesting is I didn't hear you say anything about, well, you're going to put a proposal in front of them. You're really doing a solution-oriented problem-solving call during that time in many ways, correct?
Yep. We have those conversations. It's almost like a discovery call all over again, right? You do have the benefit of knowing your client and knowing what they're doing, but it's almost a discovery call. And I mean, the proposal won't come for another couple of months down the road.
Here's a bonus question for the viewers now. I'm going to put you on the spot. I hope it's okay, but I'm sure you get down to the wire where the renewal is going to happen next week. You don't have a signed contract, and the client is pushing back for additional discount. And how do you handle those? Do you go halfway? Do you meet their request? Or
it really depends. Every situation is unique. What I like to do and what we like to do as a team at Skillsoft is give non-monetary gifts. So if they're asking for a discount, figure out ways that you can give them something that doesn't affect the overall revenue of the renewal contract, whether that's additional services or perhaps giving them like extending the term of the contract so they can take advantage of the pricing they are getting for another year. So it's really trying to find some of those non-monetary gifts. Obviously, push comes to shove. Sometimes you do need to meet in the middle, right? And get to the price point where the client needs so you can retain them. But really like to start out with the value conversation and the non-monetary trades. Well,
thanks for those tips. I hope viewers, you enjoyed them. Give us your feedback. And Bryan, I know last year, you had a pretty good year and actually made President's Club.
Yep.
top account manager at the company.
Yep, top account manager at the company, and was happy to take you on the President's Club trip and get some golfing.
I'll do it next year because I like those trips. So thanks, Bryan, for coming on the show, and everyone have a great week. Until next Monday, good selling. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.